Hello everyone, this is Gayle, and this is sort of a little bonus tutorial this week. You remember we made the votive we covered with the flowers and the leaves, and I had some flowers left over and they were already sliced, and I don't like to waste anything, so I thought I would turn them into a bowl. I don't have any of the leaves left, but I do have some of the pink and the purple flowers. So I have this set of molds I got from Donna Cato, and there's a name on the side that says Fat Daddy-O, so he might be the one that actually manufactures these, but I bought them from prairiecraft.com, which is Donna's website, and there's 4 sizes of bowls that you can use for molds, and I think I'm going to use the next to the largest, only because I don't know how far my flowers are going to go. And I need something in the center. So what I thought I would do is take one of these black and white polka dot canes that I have, that I use for the center in the pink flowers, and just cut off a piece and put it there in the center. And I'm going to put 3 of these pink ones around this center. If I can get them evenly spaced before I press them down, let me put them on here. Yeah, I think that will work. And then take your purple flower, or whatever your second color is, and put it up in there so that they'll touch. Because if you don't have them touching, when you take them off the bowl, it won't be a bowl, it will just be all these different pieces of clay. So they need to stick together. And then just keep adding flowers. Now I'm going to have a space here. That's alright, we'll put something in there. And I'll put one up against that one. And put one up against this one. Okay, I have 4 of those, so let's go to pink and see if I can get enough pinks to intersect with these purple ones. And I don't know that these will be perfectly symmetrical, but I think they'll be cute. And hopefully I'll have enough to do this whole row. And then let's put in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's try to spread out these purples. I've only got 4 left. So let's put one on one side and one on the other. And Maybe there. Now I've still got two pinks, but I don't really have a place. Actually, you know what I can do? I can cut them in half. Now I'm just doing this as I go along, so please forgive me. Because we have to have an edge somewhere. And put that there. Where over here I needed something. Need something here, and I'm putting the flat side down because that's going to be up at the edge of the bowl. Let me just actually what I need to do is cut this off and make that line there the end of my bowl. If you see the band-aid on my finger, I cut my finger again. These are not touching, so I need to do something there. Now they're touching. I have one more purple one. I'm just, you know, this is just play for me. I just thought I would turn the camera on. I kind of lost the end of that little petal. Now what I'm going to do, I was going to leave these petals, but I think I'm going to, since I've got some straight edges now, I'm going to trim. To try to make this as straight as I can, even though it's not going to be a solid edge, because it's going to have the spaces from the other flowers in here. That needs a little something right there, even though it's next to the purple. And if you want to fill in these little holes, you can. You can take, I've got both of these here, but I think since I've used the black already, I think I could use these, which is the center of the purple flower. I probably need it a little bit smaller. I only need a couple, so I'm only going to reduce one end of this. And I could put this in here. And I see a little piece of purple on that pink flower. So I didn't do a very good job of getting that off, but Spread that out in there. There's a place here. And this way you're using the components that you've already got, and we're gonna either store forever, or you can be productive and turn them into a little bowl. This is not meant to be a precision project of any kind. Let me make that clear, because it's just using leftovers. Let me see if I have a smaller. I do. Oh, but it's green. It's not the same color. Have another box, but there's nothing in there either. Okay, so I'm going to roll this a little smaller, because there are some little small areas that I feel like I could put a small piece in there. Whoops, that's way too thick. And that's here. And the only reason I'm doing this is to give the other flowers something to stick to. So I think this one's a little bit smaller. And then you can put some of these other ones like in places like this where it wasn't meeting together. And there's a spot there. So it's a small one, so I'll just put a smaller one in there. And there's a spot right there. So I'll just tuck this up in there. Okay. Now you can use patty paper, wax paper, anything that you've got handy. Put over the top and burnish with your fingers to make sure that it all sticks together and that it's all the same thickness. But you'll want to pick this up every once in a while, because your paper will wrinkle and you don't want to rub wrinkles into your clay. But just do this several times all over. Because some of these, the slices are thicker than other places, and you want to smooth those out as best as you can. Rubbed a wrinkle into my flour. Hopefully it'll rub back out. If you have the plastic deli wrap, let me see if I can press these together. You can also use that. May not wrinkle quite as bad as the wax paper. Just so there's something between you and the clay so you can move your fingers over it. And you can feel the differences in the thickness. So you know where you need to rub to get it the same thickness. And it may spread your cane a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just looking at my oven. I've got something in the oven. Which you'll see on Monday. And this was just something I decided to do while I was waiting for that to bake. And I'm just going to flatten these little pieces as much as I can. It's not going to be perfectly flat, but that's going to be a cute little shallow bowl to put on your vanity if you have one. I do, and I love it. Or just someplace where you can sit it. And the pretty part, this is, even though it's pretty on the outside, it's going to be really pretty on the inside. So I'm going to bake this for about an hour, and then I'll show you the finished result. Okay, our bowl is baked, and you can do several things. You just need to get something underneath the clay to pop it away from the bowl or the form. So I'm going to just stick a blade. Maybe I better not do that. That could be disastrous. I'm going to stick my little kidney up underneath and get it loose. Because I pressed so hard on it, it's going to be stuck to this bowl. And so one of my little things came out. Must not have been stuck to the other clay very well. But anyway, I'm just going to run this up underneath until I can get my fingers up in there. Whoops, I didn't need to do that. But a piece came off. But I think I can glue that back in. Let's see, it went in this way. I'll glue that back in. But there's my little bowl. Isn't that cute? You know, it's not artistic or anything, but I just think it's really cute. So when you have a cane and you use some of it and you don't know what to do with the rest, go ahead and slice it and do something with it. I didn't want to get rid of these little flowers, and I didn't have any place I could store them where they wouldn't get damaged. So you know, that's why I decided just to put it together in a little bowl. I love little bowls. So hope you like this, and like I said, this is like a bonus for the, an additional bonus, I guess, for the video I did on the spring votive. So hope you like it. Bye-bye.